I'm so sorry about the fact that I haven't been uploading any videos recently. We had family over for Christmas and the walls are really thin and I don't want people to hear me talking alone to a camera. That would be really awkward. But Catherine has been really good and uploaded a lot of videos, so there's a little wall of Catherine's videos on our channel. You can ignore the fact that I look like crap and my room looks like crap, and it's short after Christmas. No one cares. It's just kind of like lazy days. So yes, if you haven't noticed by the title, which I think is down here now instead of up there, I'm going to talk about the books that I got for Christmas. So the first book I'm going to talk about is the book that I got from Catherine. First I want to say I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Catherine, that you didn't get the book in time. Okay, so I ordered the book for her and she didn't get it. So I've been sending the book depository mails and trying to ask if they can't, you know, get it to her somehow because they're not getting it to her and she's not gotten it yet. But I got her book. So I feel kind of bad that I'm going to be talking about that and she can't talk about mine because she never got it. Well, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. I promise. It's on its way. I got The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. Catherine, you're awesome. You are amazing. You know what? I think Catherine can read minds. I think so. I have a suspicion that she can. Catherine, do you read minds? Because that was like, you just picked up the perfect book. I really wanted to read this book but it wasn't on top of my like list of books to get because I have a lot of books that I need to get and I really wanted to read this still. There's so many good books out there that I need, and see, picked out the perfect book. So I cannot wait to read this. That will be so much fun. But I think it's gonna be good. Plus the cover is gorgeous. So if you have watched any of our videos, previous videos, and you saw one video that I don't remember what it's called, but okay, you saw this thing. Magic. It's called Dark Pleasant. It's written by Derek Lanty, who's amazing, and he also wrote he's also written the short story for the 10th Doctor in the 11 Stories, 11 Doctors book. It's like a collection of short novels by 11 famous authors. It was a special edition that came out for the 50th anniversary, which is a book that I really have to get because I can't wait to see, because he's my favorite author and he wrote a story about the 10th Doctor. Look what is here, look what I have. Isn't that gorgeous? Do you see? It's 500 and something, 16? Yes, 516 pages of this Doctor Who goodness. Okay, here are some of the authors that you might recognize some of them. Okay, these are the ones I personally recognize. I'm really sorry for those that I do not know as well. I think they're all pretty famous in their own ways. But Ian Copley, he wrote Artemis Fowl. He wrote the Necromancer and the Magician and Nicholas Flamel novels that I still haven't read, but I need to read. Yes, that's him. I don't know the works by these two, but they're probably pretty famous, and you're probably I'm stupid for not knowing these names. I'm sorry about that. He wrote The Knife of Never Letting Go and The Ask and the Answer and all that stuff that a lot of people have been talking about. This is the author for The Vampire Academy, which my friend Catherine absolutely loves, and I'm gonna have to read sooner or later, but I haven't got to her story yet. Let's see, I do not know these three authors here, but they're probably amazing as well, so that's gonna be fun to read. Yes, you did watch me just talk about that guy. A clip from an older video. That's my favorite author of all time. Yes, of all time, and he wrote the story for the 10th Doctor. I haven't read it yet. I'm gonna save it till last because it's gonna be just. And Neil Gaiman wrote. Okay, these are all in the right order. Like he wrote for the 1st Doctor, the 2nd, 3rd, 4th. So yes, Neil Gaiman wrote for the 11th Doctor, who just regenerated recently, and I really want to talk about that a lot, but this is a book channel, not a Doctor Who channel, so sorry about that. But Peter Capaldi is here, Peter Capaldi is here. So this is a kind of like a 50th anniversary special collection and edition, and these are all stories that were released like in ebook versions, and then this is just the collection of them all printed together. I got like silhouettes of every doctor. You see they got like silhouettes of every doctor in front of their stories. Okay, I've talked about this book for 5 minutes now. I think it's time to stop, and I lost my bookmark. Then I got The Diary Van Frank. You probably know this book. I mean, I think everyone has heard this book at some time, and I've always wanted to read this because a lot of people have, and they say it's really good. Then I got Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, like a really cute edition of that. I've always wanted to read this book, like the original book, not like a kid version of it, and I just absolutely love Alice in Wonderland. It's got illustrations. Yee, it's so cute. Next I got yet another Doctor Who now. I mean, this thing is my life. This is just a quick read though. It's only about 102 pages, so it's, I already read it. I just like flipped through it. It was not long. 102 pages is pretty big, like the text is pretty large. The reason that I really wanted this particular quick read is because I have mentioned my obsession with Scottish castles, which is why I bought Martha and the Mirror, which I talked about my obsession with Scottish castles there too, but I'm obsessed with Scottish castles because they're just gorgeous and I love them and I want to live in one. Like, my favorite castle, that was Castle Balmoral, which this story is like, it's Castle Balmoral for the most part. I want this quick read because of that castle, and it's got David Tennant on the front, and I like that. So the next books are gonna be books that you probably never heard about before. There was this TV show in Iceland. It was like in 4 parts, and I think every TV show was like 40 or 60 minutes an episode. I don't remember exactly the minutes, but anyway, I really liked that show. It was just amazing. And apparently it was based on a book, and as soon as I realized it was based on a book, because it said like in the video like based on the book with the same title or something like that in the beginning of each episode, when I noticed that, because I never read that, I was just kind of watching the pretty landscape that was floating by in the screen, I kind of really freaked out and really wanted to read that book because it's just an amazing story. So that book is called Tími Nornarnar by Árni Þórarinsson. It's called Season of the Wits. You notice this is in Akureyri in Iceland, which is a little town in the northern Iceland. It's like in a little fjord, and it's just okay. Season of the Wits. It's not actually like magic stuff. It's kind of also magic, but basically it's an adult crime novel about a reporter who works for a newspaper in Akureyri. So he's got like a lot of stuff happens and he investigates, and a lot of stuff seems like it connects, and then it kind of is really confusing at times, but then it ties up and everything makes sense. I like those kind of books where like nothing makes sense until like it suddenly all wraps up and you're like, whoa, okay, everything is connected and all makes sense. It is all a web of stuff. I like that thing. I like crime novels because of that. Even though I know how it ends because I saw the TV show and it's the exact same thing. Like my mom started reading it, and she's got this really cute bookmark. Just gonna show it right away because it's adorable. But yeah, I lent it to my mother and she's reading it right now, which is why this thing is dangling in the way. It's a bookmark. But yeah, she already told me that it's like exactly like the show, like they just copied it like that. I really like this. It's a really pretty cover, and I cannot wait to read this. Next, I've got this book, which I have never heard about before, but it's a pretty big book, and I should have heard about it because it's from Icelandic authors, and there are only 300,000 people in Iceland, and that is not a lot of people, so that means not a lot of books. So I should have heard about this book before, but maybe not living in Iceland makes me miss books. The book is called Draumsverð, from a series called Þriggja Heima Saga. Draumsverð means dream sword, and Þriggja Heima Saga is the story of 3 worlds, you know, it's the story of 3 worlds. you know, I've got a feeling it's a trilogy, because you know, three worlds, the story of three worlds, trilogies, three books. I don't know. It feels like a trilogy. It's written by Kjartan Yngvi Björnsson and Snæbjörn Brynjarsson. So I don't know anything about this book, as I've never heard about it before, but it's pretty. I like it. It's got like a weird texture. I've never had this texture in a book cover before, but I like it. But I was reading the back when I noticed thing. It says Draumsverð önnur bókin í þriggja heimasögu, æsispennandi sagnaflokki þar sem blóðgaldrar, falin leyndarmál og gleymdar óvættir ógna heiminum öllum. That means, basically, this is the second book in the series, so I'm gonna have to buy the first book. It's called Hrafnsaga. I'm gonna have to look into that and find that and buy it so I can read that, so I can read this one. But it's really pretty and I like it, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Plus, I don't think a lot of Icelandic authors write books like this, so it's like a fantasy book. Next is yet another book. It's non-fiction, but I'm really excited to read it because it's just beautiful, and I really like this subject. It's called Raunleikar í Reykjavík, or Hauntings in Reykjavík. It's about like real places. They're like real ghost stories from real famous places in Iceland, in Reykjavík in Iceland. It's the capital of Iceland. So do you see the cover? I just wanna point out that's beautiful. Like, it's a pond. We got like a pond, and this is on the pond. But it's got like really famous like monuments. It's got really neon purple inside there. Let's see. We got things like Östurbæjarskóli, Mókosen, I never heard about. Like Alþingi is like a government place, and Hotel Borg is like one of the main hotels, and the pond, and like the oldest movie theater, and some schools. It's basically just got the art museum. It's basically just got a lot of places where ghosts have been seen and ghost stories have originated from, and apparently it's from a lot of interviews with a lot of people. And I just want to point out that this book on the inside is even more beautiful on the outside, because it has got a lot of pictures and stuff like that. Like this is just a bunch of ghost stories. I mean, who doesn't like and love? Okay, I love ghost stories. Like, you see that? That's just beautiful. Like, I think every single page has an image on it, or like a picture, and I like pictures. So I think this is oh, you see that? It's the back of it. You see the hands? I mean, that's just creepy, and I love that. Plus, I love it's like black and white with purple on it. I mean, I've never seen that, but I like that. I say I like stuff a lot in videos, but I do like a lot of stuff. So I guess that's a good thing, though. Next is another book that I got that I wasn't really expecting, but it's fun. I like these kind of books. But there it is. Believe It or Not, I think it's called, or Please Believe It or Not, 2014. It's like one of those books that's got, I always open up to the side, it's got like a really bloody foot. But it's just got a lot of, you know, weird stuff that people do. Oh, you see that? Oh, that's cool. One book left, and it's probably gonna be a book that you're not gonna care about at all, but it's a book, so I'm just gonna talk about it. So, I think I should cover up something on this book. Okay. Because it's got my name on it. It's got your name on it? What? Yes, it does. It's just a diary. It's like a 2014 diary. It's got my name encrypted here with my last name here, so I'm not gonna show you guys because I don't know. But it's really pretty. I mean, it's got gold here. This is kind of like, I do get these books every year. Since I can remember, I've got this every year. Like, I got my 2013, it's lying over there. And different, that's a green one though. This is like a purplish brown one. Purplish brown. But it's even got like a band, which I do. Oh, there I forgot to. Okay, never mind. I don't care. You can see my name there. It's fine. But you see, it's got like a shiny gold, and oh, it's just beautiful. But it's basically just, you know, a diary. With, you know, you can write stuff in it. I really like getting these books once a year. I mean, it's a kind of basic diaries with your name on it, and so no one thinks it's theirs because it's mine. So that is everything. All the books, technically books, that I got for Christmas. I'm sorry this video is really late. I didn't even get, like, I didn't even make, ooh, it's chocolate. There's a coin. I shouldn't be eating chocolate right now. So, those are all the books that I got. Thank you for watching. Again, I'm sorry, Catherine, for you not getting my book, but you better be like, you better make an unboxing video when you get it, because it's still gonna be in a box because you didn't get it in time. Sorry about that. Really sorry. But you were amazing for getting the awesomest book ever. So thank you so much for watching, and feel free to subscribe and then go to my channel, not my channel, and then go to our channel and check out the wall of videos that my friend did, because he makes adorable videos. And that is it for today. I will make more videos later, and you will get a lot of videos in January to make up for the lack of videos I did in December. So that's gonna be a deal. Maybe I shouldn't say that, because if I say that I'm going to make a lot of videos, I'm gonna end up not making a lot of videos. I should make a lot of videos. I've got a lot of people. I just called books people. I just said, so I need to talk about a lot of people, but I was going to say I need to talk about a lot of books. One realizes that one is strange when they call books people. It's fine though. It's fine. I got a tie. That's your random Jenny fact for today. Jenny has got a collection of ties. I mean, ties are cool. Bow ties are cool too. I'm gonna miss 11, but I can't wait to see what 12 has got in store. Bye! Thank you for watching.